Yo, how you doing, guys? It's a Zomboid ting today. Yeah, boy. Let's bring that down a bit. So safe. Let's continue our game, shall we? This sandbox one here, that's the split screen. I think we died though, so I think we can delete that one. But this apocalypse here, this is our actual game, so let's load this one now. You feeling the vesting, Michael? New intro. Yeah, I've got a new version of my logo I've been using recently. And I also just moved over all of the other music from Thursday clubs and things to this computer, so I've got like all the beats, all the different beats. But yeah, look, where's the new logo thing? Like that. Anyway, let me kill the background music actually, because the Zomboid music's coming through and we're ready to start. But yeah, I think this is all right, and we can switch between them like that, which is kind of nice. So yeah, that's my latest game at the moment. Is just playing around with that. Anyway, so let's start some Zomboid. I hope you're well, Dominator, Michael. Big ups all around. Click to start. Okay, we're very tired in here. Let me just pause this a second. Get this up. Shake That by Eminem. That's jokes. I don't think I know that Eminem song. I just know his first couple of albums. Those were the nuts. Right, okay, so, yeah, we've got... Oh, yeah, we need one more sheet for the front. And I was just running around trying to find some gas. It's 5:20 on the 13th, so we will get some TV. Our inventory's looking okay. It's looking good. Introducing DankNStein dark mode. Yeah, exactly. That's basically it. So we got a fair bit of water there. We got a fair bit of drinks there. We got loads of drinks from the new motel. Daminator, do you know there's a new motel in MULDRAUGH here? It's pretty jokes. Like just this way out of the warehouse. Over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it without me. See, there's a new car park there. That didn't used to be a second car park. On the other side of that car park, there's actually this crazy massive building. But we're too tired to go out fighting. There you go. You can see the starts of it there. Pretty cute. But yeah, I think right now, let's watch our 6 AM TV and maybe sleep until midday. Well, let's actually check the date because maybe we don't even need to do that. I just want to get some gas and bring our car over here. Yeah, it's new, innit? There's a couple of ways I think they've changed the map. There was something else I noticed the other day that wasn't the same as it always has been for years and years and years. I can't remember what that was. But anyway, it's pretty cool. That motel's amazing. It was like a tavern. There's like a big bar and there's like dining rooms and then there's like an apartment up top and stuff. But so we got all of this beer bottles, beer cans. I think they're new. I don't think I've ever seen a beer bottle before. Anyway, it's the 13th. Like, hold on. I'm just going to get the TV guide up and that. So I can remind myself. The 13th, we do actually have all 3 things are pretty useful. There's foraging in the evening as well. Okay, anyway. Beer is new. Yeah, I thought the beer was new, I must admit. I might just go and see what books we have in the car and just bring, after this TV show, go and get the books, bring them back and just see if there are any that we can be using. Like if we've got a foraging for beginners in there, we may as well read that before the show this evening. You know. Dank. Yeah. What up, bro? Okay, so that's level 2 cooking, that's alright. The thing is, leveling up carpentry is not going to be a problem for us. But it would be nice to be able to go and get the books. We need to focus on the TV and base fortification. Yeah, agreed. But I think let's just go, let's look like, we could run around trying to find... I might not actually go to look for books right now, just while we're this tired. I think that would be a mistake. So, I think we set an alarm for 11:50. And we'll sleep until then. Stop alarm. And we can untick it there so it won't go off again tomorrow without us expecting it. Let's have another smoke. A tad weepy. That's not too bad actually. If it's only a tad weepy. Maybe we can deal with that with a bit of, you know, positive food. Do we have any positive food? Pineapples don't make you happy? I would have thought they would. Okay. So unless we went, like, into our dry foods here and ate some chocolate or something, which I think is a waste. I think we'll just have to be a little bit sad. Watching TV helps, doesn't it, I think? Do have a bowl? That's a good point. Yeah, if I have a bowl, then we can do that. I thought I did. But again, my bowl is probably in the car. Like almost certainly. Yeah. So yeah, that's probably another thing to grab from the car. I wonder if we're going to break level 3 here. Doesn't look like it. Very close. Okay, so that's the end of Woodcraft. Let's take a stroll to the car. There's 3 dudes down there. We could do some killing on the way as well. But we probably just want to maximize the potential time we can get with any books. Although it does look like this guy's seen us. I think we are going to have to kill these 3. Ah, he was a tough cookie, that one. Or is there something wrong with me right now? Is it me being sad that's making me actually weaker? We need to also make some graves here. Right, anyway, onwards. Okay, that's a crew that I don't particularly want to engage with. So yeah, we basically were forced to park our car quite far from the warehouse. There's one there, one there. We're hungry now. We should be able to do lots of foraging here, though, I think. Why is that 3 times instead of once? Oh, just being wet makes me slower. Is that it? It's probably the moisture. Take the empty water storages. I think they're useful. First aid kit. Equip that thing secondary. Get the hand axe out instead. And then if we get into the car itself, I think there's stuff on the seats as well. Oh, okay. See, farming for beginners, that's probably worth reading. Oh, it hits the body instead of the head. You think? Well, that's just about my aim. That's about where I put that little target. You see this target thing? That's why it's aligned with a circle on the floor, so even in the 3D space, you should be able to like aim precisely at a particular body, or head, or whatever. A particular zombie, I suppose, what I mean. So we could be carrying more back with us than we are. I think this is fine. I don't know, I think my aim's fairly consistent when I'm one-on-oneing zombies with the wood axe. Just then, the reason it was taking 3 swings instead of 1, I think, is probably slightly to do with the sadness, but probably mostly to do with the moistness. I think once you get wet, that reduces your movement and like your speed and your attack speeds and stuff like quite considerably. Because it makes sense, like you wouldn't be able to swing an axe as hard if all your clothes were soaked through. So I think, yeah, I think that's probably what it is. It was probably the fighting in the rain that did it more than anything. So our first aid, I remember we agreed, was over here. Yes. And so what I'll do is I'll actually drop this first aid box on the floor next to it. So then you've got the two storages there. You've got one we can pick up straight away that's like ready to go. And you've got that there. We could probably make another one to keep in the car permanently. And then we've got some overspill there. So that's a good little first aid corner. I think we can leave all that as is. No problems. We want somewhere... Okay, firstly, water. Fill all. Okay, apart from the bowl, I think. We don't want the bowl to be filled, but it has been. That's fine. I think we can pour the bowl of water on the ground afterwards. A better sense of distance. Okay. Yeah, possibly I was too close to them. I know that a little bit of distance with the axe goes a long way, doesn't it? Mechanics for beginners in there. Yeah, we said we'd keep our books in the vending machine. That's kind of dumb. But I love it. But I absolutely love it. We got 2 advanced metalworks. That's annoying, isn't it? We don't have very many books, but of the ones we do have, we've got a duplicate. I think we were keeping all our rubbish in the bathroom here, like is there just crap in here? Oh, we just put, so far we've just put all the chairs and stuff in here. Well, yeah, books we've already read can go in here. So, with foraging tonight in mind, let's just have a look at the rest of the TV shows. So we've got foraging tonight, we've got trapping tomorrow, foraging the next day. So actually we don't have any books that need reading now. Unless we found foraging, trapping, cooking or carpentry. And we don't have any foraging, trapping, cooking or carpentry. Farming for beginners will be useful to read. I mean, yeah, all these beginner books will be useful to read, but yes, not now. Okay, so we've got our bowl. Oh, we can not throw away, but we can put all our water away, although may not be much more room. Can fit one mug there. I guess we'll just put the other one. We can just pile up more water on the floor next to the cabinet. Okay, bowl time. Create salad from some zucchini. Sounds good. That's immediately going to make me happy. And do you trade the thirst? Yeah, you trade the thirst. That's basically what you do when you turn it into a salad. Is it doesn't give you thirst anymore, only hunger, but it gives you unhappiness instead. It doesn't seem to be making a difference. Pineapple salad. Let's add some watermelon to it. I should have maybe sliced the watermelon. No, it's fine. Fruit salad. I'm a fruit. It's like a man's man, but a fruit. Okay, we're very well fed now, so I don't think that's going to be doing enough for us. Anyway, that's fine. Let's favourite the bowl. It doesn't weigh that much, does it? Actually does weigh a fair bit. But okay. And we're going to go out again looking for gas now. Like, we don't have proper backpacks. Hold on, let's look at the map for a bit. Yeah, fighting book would be very, very cool addition. That would be awesome. Let's just have some strategy time together here. Okay, right, so here we are, and as you can see, the motel location is not on the map. There is like the stuff that is no longer on the map. So that's kind of interesting. But there are lots of car parks here, but it's very busy. We want to go to a car park that isn't busy. And there's 2 car parks here and they have no cars. It's awful. There's the farm over here, which would be nice to go and explore. It's like the abandoned train station there. There's a lot of car parks around McCoy. So yeah, I am a bit tempted to go for that, to be honest. Like, we're here now, it's pretty easy for us to just run through there. And we'll get there, and there is big car parks, and we should be able to find, if not another car, at least some gas. And any of the kind of things that we're missing from our own warehouse here. But it's mostly the gas. Here's a question, why not go for the military base? Because I don't think we're ready, basically. Well, also, we'd need some gas before we need a car. So if we do go military base, maybe we can go military base when the helicopter comes. But we need gas for the car first, so I think that is the first port of call. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, let's drag all these guys away from our base, then. Up through here. Okay, let's cut into the wilderness then. We have to be careful doing this. Did you see that? This zombie was right there just then. Do a bit of a sprint, actually. Just to make sure we're out the other side and safe. I think that was quite risky. That felt riskier than I thought it was going to be. Whoop. Round we go. Oh, we're going to miss the TV. At 6. Which is like a farming show. That's a bit of a shame. Hold on. Just wondering if there's anywhere that actually has a TV at McCoy. Like, I feel like there could be one in the staff room, perhaps. Doesn't look like there is, though. Radio in there. Yeah, I could just walk back, couldn't I, to where I come from to get those ticks, and I think I might actually. Unfortunately, as boring as it is. Just hope I don't get rinsed here. Easy peasy. Yeah, we need to be the cabbage man again. I'm a cabbage man. Right, we're actually getting a bit tired as well. It's not ideal. Right, our sadness went away. All gone. I've got a little bit of time to kill. I think I would like to learn mechanics before farming, I think. So that we can like immediately just start like removing wheels from cars and things like that and getting the gains. I'm wondering, should we... Oh, it's definitely sit on the ground. On a pile of radios. Like, I'm wondering, should we... Oh, what am I thinking? Should we actually sleep? Or should we go to McCoy overnight? I mean, we're too tired, really. But I don't really want to miss more TV, and I don't really know when else we'll have time, so I think we just go now. Why do you never cut down a tree? I've cut down plenty of trees in this game. Early game, you don't really need to worry about cutting down trees. You get plenty of planks. And in this particular run through, I don't think we're going to need to cut down trees because we're going to be dismantling all the crates in here, which will get us insane. That'll get us insane amounts of... Let's put our book on the floor there. Yeah, I'm tired. Okay, so what we're going to do is just to make things a little easier for ourselves... set our alarm for midnight. And then we're going to sleep until midnight. And then we're going to get up and go. Maybe we wake up before that. From a nightmare or something anyway. Nope. Stop alarm. Are we losing weight? We are. Okay, I'm just going to eat the entire ham then. Fill that water bottle. Alright. And have a smoke and then leave. The thing that's kind of annoying as well is that we don't even have like backpacks yet. Oh good god. Doing this at night is just like rolling the dice, so let's just sprint. So that at least we're moving as fast as we can when we are moving. Okay, good. They've lost me already. Sweet, so we can just do normal walking now. Yeah, I think the metalworking though, Michael, is really useful. So you can do all sorts of things with it. I mean, firstly, just like manipulation of anything that's metal. Like if you want to, you know, pick up or dismantle like an oven and get all the components from an oven, for example. But I think the useful things you can craft with it are like metal bars. So instead of barricading windows with planks, you can put bars in. Bars are stronger than planks, and the player can see through. Well, I guess the zombies can see through them too, but they're transparent but stronger than planks, so that's pretty cool. Or is it sheets? I think you can actually put metal sheets over the windows, which are even stronger than the bars, and they can't be seen through either. I don't know, I can't remember. It's stuff like that. I've never really gotten that into metalworking in this game, but I'd be keen to. So I'm not actually seeing many cars. So maybe it was distance there then. I was a bit further away from that one and killed them straight away. Take the walkie-talkie. Good for our electric level. Here come a couple. I like that this guy's got a hard hat on because I'll wear that. think leather gloves are also an excellent addition. Some spare leather gloves. Chuck the hard hat on and all. Okay, lovely. Don't think we wanted to do crafting. Yeah, I don't think metalworking is for tool making, no, unfortunately. So we're just looking for the really valuable things here. I mean, actually, lighters are good. We do want lighters. We'll have to come back for everything else, and we'll come back to like destroy all of these and make sure that we're not missing any really good things from behind, you know. I think we've got plenty of shovels, don't we? They're very heavy. It's only like a sledge. If we saw a sledge, we'd take that. I think that's the only kind of really heavy tool that we'd take if we saw it. Cabbage seeds are good, because we do want to be cabbage man again, of course. Okay. Fuck me, that was close. Scared the absolute crap out of me. I think I accidentally pressed something and got rid of my whole... whoops. Is it F? No. How? Z? X? UI. Toggle UI V. Okay, that's better. Everything's moved. I toggled it and they've moved my stuff. That's annoying. Well, I guess that's where it was when we were playing split screen. Probably. That's probably what it is. Okay, anyway, let's see what's in this back room. Okay. Did I do these crates as well? Yeah, okay. So it's already 3 AM. We probably will end up missing the cooking show from the amount of stuff I want to do here. Still, I mean, for obvious reasons, being able to take a sledge back with us would be amazing, and there it is. There is the sledge we were looking for. So we could probably leave the warehouse now in the interest of getting back in time. We're very heavy already. And we probably want to do a bit of fighting. If we're going to test some of the vehicles around here for petrol. Because yeah, I think we need to come back here when we've got massive backpacks and things, and we'll be doing it for very specific. Like we'll come and do like a metal run and grab all the metal, and then we'll come and do a tools run and grab all the tools and things like that. Right now, I don't think we need to loot the whole thing. Okay, that's annoying that this guy's right there. There are vehicles there. I don't think we can't climb this fence without losing our backpack. So I think we have to go round like this. And hopefully not pull all of those. Siphon gasoline. Okay, so they actually haven't gotten rid of that kind of... I guess it's not a bug, but I guess it also is kind of like probably... Well, it's obviously something that's exploitable. Oh, is that as much as we got? Yeah, it was a very, very small amount. Okay, but this van here also has some. And so does those two cars both have gasoline in. But we can't fight those three. I'm telling you, there's probably no way that we can fight 3 people at once here. We can try and fight 2 of them, I guess. Okay. And then this car. And then I think we just run home and hopefully we get back in time for TV at 6. That's a decent half a tank. Which means we're really over encumbered because this garbage bag should be equipped primary. So we're carrying all of our stuff properly. Let me just take a quick peek at the map, hold on. So we're going down that way now. Depending on how busy that is there, I think we might just try and cut across. Sorry, I know I didn't tab out to show you guys that, but I think if we can, let's do it. And having this gas just means that we can go and fill up our car, we can drive our car up to outside our house and finish transferring all of our things across. But even kind of more important than that is then we have gas in the car for if and when the helicopter comes. High exertion means we shouldn't actually be pressing shift at all right now, I don't think. And I'll probably miss that cooking show. But anyway. We need to do a bit of sprinting just to get away from them. So I'm gonna put all the sprinting energy that we do have into sneak sprinting, because in the dark we can actually lose them quite quickly by doing this. Here's the road we want to take, but we've ended up now coming back to the way we came, which means this way is probably going to be quite busy. There'll be like a crowd at the bottom of the road that we left behind on our way here. See these here? This is dodgy. Because we may not actually be able to move faster than them. So I think we just try to be quiet. No, yeah, they saw. Can barely walk now, you see? So now we have to fight. Oh, shit. I can't do anything because I'm carrying in both hands, is that right? And we didn't bring any first aid with us and I'm just bleeding. It's because I'm carrying in both hands, isn't it? Save Ian, you're right. Oh, this character's dead. Yeah, you can't... Oh, man. I've got to be more careful about carrying stuff in both hands then, haven't I? Basically. Because you can even be carrying a weapon and something in your offhand and you can still do things. But if you're just carrying 2 containers, no. Yeah, I'm dead here. I'm dead here. Dope. Did you guys see the split screen stuff that we did the other day? It was so much fun. Like, I'm well up for it. Yeah, sorry, Ian, that was a bad time to arrive in it. Yeah, that run was okay. It was okay. Like, we hadn't gotten mad far into it, and we'd also not had the most efficient start. But who cares? Let's Muldraugh it again because I've been enjoying a bit of Muldraugh. And the warehouse is just fun, like. Come on, Elliot. Let's take you out for a spin in Muldraugh. Ooh. We've been getting bare snow here today in the UK. Let's see. I think it's all melted now. There's still quite a bit on the roofs and that. Snowy day, guys. Snow days. Right, let's go. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to shout straight away. That was probably a mistake. I really don't mind this house as like a starting house. It is a nice one. Read the Hunter magazine while the cook show's on. Classic rubbish here. Oh, but the Hunter magazine, we can like just expand it anyway, because if it's already read, it's just clearer if it's expanded. Like, yes, definitely. Did we just start? Yeah, literally fresh run just right now because I just died. So yes, basically good timing, bruv. Good timing indeed. I think that's all the ticks, isn't it, when it gets to that point? That's what I recognise as being, like, full. It's annoying when that's empty, because sometimes you can get, like, you know, in theory we could have, like, sledgehammers and things spawning in there, right? I'm going to accidentally smash this window with my hands, like I did last time. Okay, yeah, so cans in that corner I like. That being empty I like. Did I just hear someone screaming at me already? Oh, interesting. So I think we fill the empty cooking pot. We can throw it in there. Store some backup water. What have we got in our fridge? Just an avocado. We got some peas and pork chops. That's alright. All of this gubbins, let's take out. There's a load more gubbins in here. The mug, actually, I'll keep. And the can opener, I'll keep. All the rest is nonsense. Might as well fill the mug. Put the can opener in with the cans, and then all of this other junk can be dumped on the floor in the bathroom. Not the mug of water. I think I used to use frying pans and griddle pans and stuff like as early weapons, but now I just don't bother. Like, I just do pushing. Take the frying pan and use it, yeah. Mechanics intermediates is quite nice. Just take it all. It's a lot of curtains, that's good. We've got a lot of sheets up here, I mean. Right, good weaponry. This is our last chance. A closed umbrella doesn't look like the best weapon. Okay. That's good. Another sheet here. Okay, very good. Books. Books. Rubbish. There's going to be a lot. Plungers. Most of this stuff I should probably just... The antidepressants aren't completely useless either, are they? Let's be honest. So, I think... I don't know how risky this back bit is. Doesn't feel that risky. So we won't sheet that one. We will sheet this with our final sheet, I think. The front door. Very good. Very good indeed. And then things, as we've said before, things in here. Bottle of disinfectant I'll keep on me, actually. The mug's already empty. So fill it. There's no clothes to rip up. So yeah, let's just see if there's somebody really close by we can just bring in for a kill. Doesn't look like it, and I don't particularly want to risk missing carpentry. So with all that in mind, let's get our magazine read, and then I think we just start on fishing for beginners. Yeah, moving with the arrow keys and firing with control. That's a classic. Or like, I remember playing the old like Disney games. Those were probably the first like PC games I had. Was like Lion King and Aladdin, and the controls for those games were like the arrow keys to move, spacebar to jump, and then control was like raw or something, and alt was scratch. Like you had in like Aladdin, it was like sword and throw an apple or something. Yeah, those were banging. But obviously you guys talk about like old FPSs. I remember first playing Doom like on a family computer like one Christmas, and my grands and my uncle had brought their computer down to my grand's place or something, and it was Doom, and it was amazing, and it was terrifying, and it was amazing. So good. So yeah, we'll just start on fishing for beginners while we sit and wait for the 12 o'clock carpentry show. Oh, here it is, I think. So yeah, that was the right decision to make, to not go out and try and quickly grab a watch off someone, because we would have grabbed the watch, put it on, and be like, oh, it's 10 past 12. You missed it. You're watching Woodcraft. Yeah, baby. What about Sam Serious? I don't know. Serious Sam. I feel like Serious Sam rings more of a bell than Sam Serious, but ultimately I don't really remember either. Yeah, I didn't know that it used mouse. I didn't even think the original Doom used mouse. I thought even the original Doom was... Ian, you were 24 when Doom came out. Wow, that's amazing, man. Yeah, that must have been some proper perspective to have on that moment in gaming. Like, when Doom came out, I was like fucking 3 or something. I think. Okay, good. So we've done our first 2 shows. Let's go get a watch, loot someone like a neighbour's house for a weapon, and a carpentry for beginners book. I really, really want to try and get into that flatbed truck. Got to take everyone's bling. Also, if that isn't bloody, which it is, the socks, let's rip those up. So we've just got something. Got all the rings on. Okay, good, right. No watches on those guys. Maybe on this one here. So jacket on that one. Fork, that's annoying. Let's check this vehicle. Oh my days, bruv. Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem was the ting. Yeah, I remember Duke Nukem came out. Like, I was gassed about Duke Nukem, bruv, because you could see the strippers. Let's be honest. I was like 6, 7, 8 years old or something, or 9 maybe. I don't know how old I was when I was playing Duke Nukem. Maybe I was a bit older. But I definitely enjoyed the strippers, the pixelated boobs. Yep, that was good stuff. But also the explosions and the aliens and the swearing and things. I think it probably all, it was all like, you know, all good fun for a young lad. Problem is I'm pulling these guys now towards where there'd be more guys. We need to be pulling them towards where we know we've already killed the guys, so there'll be room for us to fight. See, now there's a 4th one coming. This isn't good news. Alright. That's what we needed there, was the push. We're going to have to bail though, unfortunately. Okay, we have to try and lose these guys. There's too many of them. So with that in mind, let's cut our losses and head to the grocery shop, trying to pick up as many people as we can on the way. Oh. Yeah, I've seen quite a few of the, yeah, I think Doom was shareware at first. I think that was part of the genius of it. Same with Wolfenstein, was that everybody, like, was just passing a demo around for free. And loving it. So I'd like to make sure I'm doing this right. So we're going to try and actually grab everybody. Without accidentally dragging anybody onto the windows here, because that would mean they'll probably smash them. Okay, I think that car park is empty. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Amazing. Equip that garbage bag secondary there. Oh, it's completely empty out the back. Apart from some noodles. That's terrible. Uh-oh. Someone banging at the door there. I guess they worked here once upon a time. The 2 water bottles are excellent. So we'll immediately get rid of the empty mug that we're carrying around with us. That's just completely unnecessary. It's a yeast man thing. A fresh onion. That's it. So we've saved literally 1 piece of fresh food. Just 1 fresh onion. Okay, well, here they are. They found me. Let's continue the fresh food hunt, because it's a great way to spend day 1. And I think the fishing levels that we can get from the 6 o'clock show on day 1 aren't anywhere near. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm talking sense. I just don't think that watching the fishing TV show on day 1 is actually that beneficial. I think we have an onion we can eat. It's also kind of nice to just scope this direction out, because sometimes, you know, there's lots of residential houses here. These blue ones, they're very small. And look, there we go. This is what I was going to say. Often along here, there's 10 of these little blue houses. At least one of them usually is a survivor house. Anyway, we can actually probably, I hope, sneak through here fairly unnoticed. So it looks like it's a pretty clear path right through down the middle. I'm just going to pick up the pace just slightly with some sneak sprinting. Okay, I don't like the look of that lot. Just going to have to lose them. Luckily you can break line of sight with the trees pretty easy. Just a little curve like this to our final path. Okay, that's annoying that we pulled all those. But this was our target here, this food market here, and also it's a little car park to check. Can be really useful sometimes. Anyway, ideally we just get right in and right out. If this door's open, it's not. So that's very awkward for us then, because we actually now need a weapon to smash one of the windows, which we don't have. So I think we need to get these 2 kills here. Okay, the wristwatch is better than nothing. We check the car while we wait. It just seems to be fully locked. Oh, Alone in the Dark. The original Alone in the Dark we used to have. I think we even booted it from DOS. That was like before we had Windows on our computer. And I remember being very young, and my mum was really into Alone in the Dark, and we used to play that together. She used to be up for it. She was like, she liked all the kind of like puzzling, and then I liked doing all the fighting. So we'd play together like that. It was kind of sick. And that was, yeah, that's what you're talking about. That's what I was just going to say, Stefano. That was using the classic technique that Resident Evil was still using sort of 10 years later, of having fixed camera angles, pre-rendered backgrounds, and then only rendering the like player and enemies as actual like polygons. So we're going to pull some of these zombies over here because we want them to smash the windows for us. So if I just do this, one of them will get caught on one of these windows, I'm sure. Okay, there actually isn't someone on one of the windows. That's really annoying. They've all just ended up round the back. This guy's got military boots on. Gold nose ring. I love that you just pierce your nose with the earring you've taken from a zombie. Pretty grim. I guess all we need is for one of these guys to actually have... There we go. They're at the window now. Yeah, all we need is for one of these guys to actually have like a weapon on them. If somebody had like a fork or something. Anyway, they should smash the window. There we go, they've smashed one of them already. Oh no. Right, digital watch on this guy. Spare military boots, but I think we just leave those. Okay, we still need something to actually... remove the broken glass with. Oh, unless they knock down the door. That's perfect for us. We'll let them knock down the door then. I think. Come on then. Come get some. I think I checked all these bins already, didn't I? Playing Blade Runner. Ooh, that's one I don't remember. I mean, can we use a pen to remove the broken glass and avoid being cut? Here we go. Lots of military boots around here. Very nice. Door hinges and doorknobs are actually really useful because I think they're fine. I don't think you can craft them. That's just a single shelf, but it just looks like loads of shelves. And then classic, we need to pick up this stool that's in the way. Okay. There's a car key there. Do you see that? So we can get into the car out the back now, I expect, is what that means. Okay. Let's eat this broccoli now. Another water bowl, sure. Okay, right. Well, that's this place done. In terms of MULDRAUGH, let's have a quick look at the map. So, in terms of MULDRAUGH, we've spawned right down here, in that house there. We came up and we went to this little convenience store there. Then we've come along here, through all these houses here, through this little bit of woodland, and to this farmer's market here. Now, you got a motel there, but that's going to be mostly bedrooms. There's not going to be a lot of food in there, or kitchens, or anything like that. So when we think about food in MULDRAUGH, these are our two like main spots really. If we look, there's a small convenience store here, so yes, you can run that. That's right, there's one that you keep going this way again and you get to one more, but that one's very small. It doesn't have much fresh food in it. It's mostly, in fact, I don't think it has any fresh. We went there the other day. It's off the back of the motel, sorry, off the back of the trailer park, I mean. Isolated house, Kate and Bald spot. You got the warehouse there, garages, storage building, car repair, right, all you can eat. So then you'll start to get to some of these commercial kitchens. But again, they won't have fresh food in, a lot of them. Burgers and laundromat. Some fridges in there. This, right, the pile of crepe, the pancake house. I think in here, in that kitchen, I bet you'll find quite a lot of fresh food. But do you see what I mean about the distances as well that these things are? There just isn't zippy market. You'd probably find quite a bit of food there. So apart from our main road now, Spiffos, there'll be food there, right? Adult Education Centre doesn't have any bookshelves. What's the point? The elementary school doesn't have a library. So there's not like loads of books in there. In fact, is there even lockers? It's a little canteen there. Is there a second story? No. Yes, I mean, abandoned restaurant, unlikely to have a lot of fresh food in. Pizza World might though. Tattoo place, probably not. Grocery store, right, so here. Okay, so that's actually probably the next place we should go. And it's quite close to our base. It's just north, and it's near the bookshop. Deal. Okay, we've found what we want to do next. So we'll come back to the map to look at that properly, I guess, in a mo. For now, we just want to head home, but we know like where we want to head next. We're tired, so I don't think it's worth going out without a rest. At the same time, part of me wants to just go, but that seems silly. Like, seems like some more residential looting around our base would be sensible. Before attempting a big journey like that. Oh yeah, flashback. I remember the flashback being on the computers at school, and it was like the holy grail of like fun lessons was if they let you play flashback for 2 minutes at the end of the lesson. It was like mind-blowing. Okay, look at all these guys that we probably dragged over here ourselves. I would love to check out this house, but it does look like we'll need to come back when we're able to unbarricade it. It'd be good if we could see like one odd zombie who happens to have a backpack on, who's on their own, that we could kill for the backpack, you know? That would be nice. Anyway, I expect I can lose them all like this. Games used to be serious stuff. I think also the other thing that's changed with games over the years that's meant they've gotten easier. Ooh. Yeah, the thing that's made them get easier as well is just the abundance. Like now, like gaming is more, it's a lot more about novelty than it used to be. Of like, oh, I'll just buy FIFA 21 even though I've already got FIFA 20. Like, maybe don't bother. And I think like that going in that direction has meant that there's less pressure on the game to deliver like you know, a more meaty product. They'd rather you got played through the game quickly so that you're ready to buy the sequel next year. You know, we never checked the car that we got the key from. Around the back of that, around the back of that little convenience store. Oh well, whoops. So pretty knackered at this point. So I think we just put everything away and then go to sleep, like. Frigio. I always like to freeze the meat for some reason. I feel like that's appropriate. Fresh potatoes, fresh peaches and onions, fresh lettuce, it's insane. The cabbages. Put our cardboard boxes down here, I think. Just in case we need a bit more storage in the kitchen later, you never know. And then all the food that is a non-perishable thing. FIFA can go fuck itself, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's loads of games like that release every year the same thing, and it's a bit like, I don't know, for me, I'm a bit like, But some people love that shit, and you know, a year's a long time. I mean, if you want a little graphical upgrade to your favourite game in the world once a year, I think that's fair enough. So I think each to their own, but like, I like football games. I tend to buy Pro Evo games rather than FIFA. And I tend to buy a new Pro Evo every sort of 5 years. Something like that. That's good enough for me. Every 5 years, I feel like it makes a difference. When you upgrade, you're like, oh, wow, yeah, God, this feels so much faster. It looks so much better. All the players are up to date again and la-di-da, whatever. Good. Otherwise, yeah, I just feel once a year is a bit much for me. If you're not going to add new features... Also, do you know what the other thing that is absolutely incredible that Pro Evo did this year? Pez got shit though. Oh, is it, James? You think Pez got shit? Well, look, here's the thing I was going to say about Pez. What Pez did this year is, for 2020, they didn't release like a new game. They literally called it the Pez 2020, whatever it was, 2021 season update. And it literally explicitly said on the Steam store, it was like, this is the same engine that we used last year. It's basically the same game. All we have done... Oh, I didn't set an alarm for 6. What an idiot. Like, all we've done is updated the players, updated the kits, made slight tweaks to the balancing of the gameplay. But they only charged 20 quid for it. Because they were like, it's basically, we've reskinned last year's game. And that's what FIFA do every year, but they're less honest about it. But Pro were like, they were just honest. They were like, look, we're just going to charge you half of the price of a normal game. Because we haven't changed it that much from last year. And I feel like that is honest. I mean, 20 quid's still quite a lot for a reskinning. Pez got overtaken by FIFA. Pez got overtaken by FIFA, I'd say, about 10 years ago. But, like, in the last, like 15 years ago. But in the last, like, 5 years, I think Pro is better again. The most recent Pro got rave reviews, that 2020. And then they've reskinned it for 2021. And I hadn't bought 2020, so I bought 2021 for 20 quid a year later, so I was pretty happy about that. And yeah, and it's absolutely sick, man. Ooh, that's spicy and good. So this may be our car. Let's see if there's a load of gas in it. I will jump for joy, baby. Okay, it's out of gas, but it's in great condition. It's right outside our house. No alarm, please. Okay. Carpentry for beginners on the bookshelf? Nope, but there are 2 things there that we can read. Oh, we do actually want one more sheet, do we? Actually, let's take all the sheets from this house because we're so close to home. We can move them back home very quickly without having to carry a lot of weight. But also, it means that if we find a sledge soon, then we can immediately start sheet roping and things. Bowls and mugs. Do we have a bowl? We might not have a bowl. I'm just going to grab a bowl in case we don't have a bowl yet. It is scary though. I mean, this game is always scary, to be honest. Still not seeing like any decent weapons. So hopefully upstairs delivers that. House key, sweet. FIFA 95. Oh my god, yes, that one was amazing. Where have I dumped the kids in the snow? No, it's nap time. Have my classic middle of the day streams during nap time. But we are about to go out into the snow after nap time, which will be in like 45 minutes. So we still got a bit of time here. Okay, let's take the cardboard box too, seeing as we're collecting them. Or we have been. Abysmal. Yeah, just no weaponry. Okay. Remove them curtains. I think we can go to another house. Maybe that one down there. Yeah, James, definitely let me know, bruv. If you are, like, I'm well up for multiplayer tonight. Like, well up for it. Give me all the things. Makes it still a bit terrible, I think. Oh, it was on already. Of course. Carpentry for beginners. It's too late. Damn. It is too late. We should have come to this house first. Oh well. We weren't to know. There was no way we could tell. We may as well read some of it now, I guess, while we're standing here. In fact, let's read the magazine first. Yeah, we can just drop it on the floor. Practice your pushing, yeah. Sounds good, man. I don't think Carpentry for Beginners will make a difference here because this second show, I think, will get us almost all the way there. I don't know. Anyway, we'll read it because there's nothing else to do. While we wait. I mean, maybe this show ends and we still have like half a level to go, and actually reading this book overnight will still make a difference. I'll tell you what, in terms of you saying Ubisoft purchased all games, I mean, to get back onto the topic of EA, so Battlefront 2 was free. Yeah, literally as I said EA, Ian, you've typed same with EA. So yeah, I think that's definitely an accepted opinion of EA, isn't it? But like, on Epic the other day, Battlefront 2 was free, so I just grabbed it, as you do, and then I had a little mess around with it last night with my cousin. It was a lot of fun, actually. We had loads of fun. And what I would say is that I absolutely despise Origin. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. I don't know if I've made that clear. It's really so bad. I hate Origin. I hate it. And like, it makes you re-log in every time, and it's like, remember me? And I'm like, yes, remember me. And it's like, every time it's like, who the fuck are you? And I'm like, oh my god, so annoying. And the fact that I've got to launch it from Epic, and then Epic launches Origin, and then Origin launches the game, I'm just like, can't you guys just let me do everything in Steam? Yes, 99, how are you? Safe, man. Anyway, yeah, that's my EA Epic rant. Ooh, box of nails. I think it's always worth having nails on you. Let's just open it up. And then let's pick up these cardboard boxes again. Should be able to make quite a nice wall of cardboard back at the base. Fuck me. As I opened it, I was like, maybe I should have been a little bit more careful there. What if there's someone behind the door? And then immediately there was someone behind the door. Figures. Weapon, please. A good weapon. Okay, the hiking bag. That's... Now I feel like we've had a find that we actually deserve. That is indeed completely full. Okay, well I won't bother emptying it all into this bag then. We'll just fill the next bag. The lack of weapons is a bit annoying. What TV do we have in the evening of day 2? Day 2, there's a farming show at 6 o'clock. I actually kind of want that show. So I might go home and sleep until then, watch the farming show, and then go out for night. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go pack away all of our stuff. In fact, we may even just run home and just sleep immediately, actually. Did I actually even do this? Yeah. God, it's not the nicest day out, is it? Don't know if it is legal to crack a free game. I think they're allowed to offer it to you for free, but I think if you crack it, yeah, it's probably against the terms of service, would be my guess. So I doubt that it's legal to crack software, ever. And it won't work online. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, Adrenaline Junkie definitely complements traits that make you panic. Yeah, man, for sure. Didn't I have one more box? Yeah. So that's a nice pile of cardboard boxes there in the corner of the room. If we just need to like have mass storage for anything, it's there. We've got a lot more sheets, and there's only one place in the house to put one, but that is right here, so let's put one. Food. And then non-perishable foods. Bowl. Whiskey. And then, do I want to put the cooking pot into our main inventory? And fill all. Spare sheets. The radio. Antidepressant. We're carrying a disinfectant around with us, so spare disinfectant. Spare matches. Soap and tomato seeds. Vitamins, let's keep those on us, they're really useful. Spare sheets. We've got lots of spare sheets, is really good. The vinegar goes in there, the non-perishable food, and then this is just all books. Yeah, great. Hi, friend. You don't belong here. Okay, watching TV is a bit risky in this house then. Or indeed, putting books in the bookshelf, which is exactly what I need to do right now. Let's keep carpentry for beginners on us too. We're a little bit sad and peckish. I think we should personally just sleep now until 5 to 6. So if we set an alarm on our phone, on our watch, 17:50. Oops. Just get a few, just like 2 hours of shut eye here. Just makes a bit of a difference, I think. And with our big bag now, we're ready to go and tackle that bookshop, I think. Get these magazines read. In fact, no, the magazines, let's drop them on the floor. Let's maximize carpentry for beginners before 12 o'clock tomorrow. Free games are nice and all, but I have games I have not even played yet, so you end up with too many. It's totally true. The main thing is to make sure with free games that you uninstall them when you stop playing them. Otherwise they just rinse your space, especially when it's like fucking Battlefront 2, man. It's like 90 gigabytes. I don't know, like these games, like even if you've got a terabyte hard drive, if you're rocking a game that's 90 gig, you're basically saying to people like you like realistically you're not going to have room for more than like 10 games. It's insane. I'll tell you one of the reasons I really hate Epic is because the launcher goes full screen when you close one of their games. So I've been playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, which has been lots of fun. And like, yeah, it's a complete par, man. It is a complete par. So you close the game, you're like, cool, I'm ready to like do something else that isn't Tony Hawk's or Epic related. And it's like, hey, let me just spend ages like loading the full screen version of our stupid store. And it also just takes a long time. Like my computer's good and like it slows down with this stupid thing. Okay, right, let's plan where we're going. I'll show you guys on the map. COD is 189 gigs. Yeah, that's insane. That is insane. Right, screen capture. Here we go. So we're coming from this house. No, from this house here. We've actually got a shed there we could check. But the main thing is to come out here, take this left, come up here, and go straight up and jump over. And that's the Green's Grocery right there. Simples. And then the bookshops are just a little bit further down. And we might, I mean, yeah, there might be other interesting things. There's some kind of a canteen there as well. The police station there. Maybe we'll do the police station on the round and the warehouses, but I doubt it. So what we probably want to do is make sure we're back in time for carpentry tomorrow. And we want to do quite a lot of. It hogs your PC, yeah, definitely. Okay, alright. Let's go then. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure I opened all my books on the bookshelf, didn't I? Hope so. Should we check this shed? Okay, cigarettes is excellent. It actually looks like it's a really good find here. Metal bar is also actually a really good weapon. And we've already done that magazine, even though we've not read it yet. We were smart enough to... Let's take the twine. And the jack, I guess, because we've actually got a good car here. So we might as well. Even more cigarettes. I'm wondering, like, how much room in our bag did we just use up? Not a lot. 2.8, yeah, that's fine. Empty gardening spray can is the perfect thing, I think. They're the perfect thing instead of water bottles. I think they weigh less than 2 water bottles and hold more water than 2 water bottles put together, I think. Pretty nice. Is metal bar one-handed or 2? 1. That's also pretty good. I do believe I smoked myself sober. Weak stomach, I always take. Do you want me to... Here, James, look, I'll talk you through my build, yeah? Maybe I'll just fight these guys first. Or this particular individual. Thank you. You're next. Okay, so my build has high thirst. The reason why I take high thirst is because either you've got more water than you need, or you haven't got enough. And usually there's not somewhere in between. I very rarely am in a position where I've got nearly enough water but not quite, or where I've nearly run out of water but not quite. Like, either you've set yourself up with renewable water in time, or you haven't. And so taking high thirst gets you loads of points, and all you've got to do really is carry 2 water bottles around with you instead of 1. And just make sure that you don't run out, you know, make sure that you get your rain collector barrels going, which you kind of have to do anyway. So I definitely think high thirst is really worth the points. Next, slow healer. Again, like, you shouldn't be getting injured, and if you are injured, your main concern is not how quickly you heal, unless it's a broken leg and things like this. Those kinds of things can happen. They can be really annoying. I think we'll lose the garbage bag to climb over this fence. Wow. Wow. Okay. Sorry. We're in a little bit of a pickle here. I'm gonna get out of sneaking actually. And yeah, let's gather everybody up around here. Okay, so there's that. Then hemophobic makes you panic when performing first aid on yourself, and you are unable to perform first aid on others. So in multiplayer, both of us taking hemophobic may be an issue because neither of us could first aid the other person, but typically you first aid yourself anyway. And again, if you're performing first aid on yourself, then you're not in an ideal situation, and adding panic on top of that isn't the worst thing, and it gets you lots of points. So hemophobic's good. The only downside to hemophobic is that you become sad when you're wearing bloody clothes. So you have to keep washing your clothes more frequently in order to manage your mood, or you need to manage your mood with other things like books or something. Prone to illness, that just doesn't make you more likely to be zombified if zombies bite you or anything. All it literally means is that you're more likely to get things like stomach bugs or a cold from being out in the rain and things like that. So again, it doesn't actually affect whether or not you're going to be zombified or not, and therefore I think it's 3 points. Sleepyhead. There are 2 different negative traits for sleep. Do not take the other one. Take sleepyhead. I think the other one is called restless sleeper. Now, what restless sleeper does is it means that you wake up a lot in the middle of the night while you're sleeping. And this becomes quite unmanageable quite quickly. Whereas the other one, the one that I've got, sleepyhead, instead of restless sleeper, sleepyhead just means you need to sleep more. But you're actually able to. Like, you can sleep. You don't... you don't keep waking up in the middle of sleeping. You just sleep for longer, you get tired quicker. So yeah, it's not great. Like, you're definitely more efficient without it, without sleepyhead, but it gets you lots of points. And compared to restless sleeper, sleepyhead is very, very, very manageable. It's really easy to use. Smoker speaks for itself. All you need to do is keep finding cigarettes, lighters and matches, and it's 3 points. Weak stomach makes you also more likely to get food poisoning and things like this if you're eating bad food. Again, you shouldn't be eating bad food, but also it doesn't affect zombification, it just makes you get ill. Oh dear, right. So yeah, so that, there's that. Next, Sunday driver. That just means that your max speed in vehicles is less than it otherwise would be, and I usually crash my cars and injure myself and break my cars. So I like Sunday drive. There's a sledgehammer on the floor right there. That's a sledgehammer. Fantastic. Okay, let's attempt to lose all these guys. Actually, we're right around the back of the bookstore. I might just try and grab a few more of the bookstore goons as well. And then we'll try and lose these guys now. So yeah, Sunday driver's good because it makes me a safer driver and I get points for it and I'm less likely to injure myself and crash my cars and things. Wow, look at them all pouring out of there as well. I've like lost these guys up here. Okay, we're starting to get overexerted, so I'm going to switch to normal walking. I think I'm happy with this. Most of them are coming now. So we're just going to have to be careful about this area that I'm bringing them all to. Is this the police station? No, I think these are just the offices. It's pretty funny. Okay, on with the thing. Cat's eyes makes your eyesight better at night. It's a positive trait. It's absolutely essential because otherwise the night times in this game are pretty unmanageable. You can't really go out at night without cat's eyes because you really can't see anything unless you're using flashlights, which I think have their own risks attached to them, obviously. Right, so we didn't quite manage to actually deal with them all, or indeed bring them all over. But these are much more manageable levels. Okay, good. Alright, those guys haven't seen me either. Let's see if we can get in here. Sorry, where's the door? And none of those windows are a door. They're all literally window. Oh my god, so annoying. Laceration. Okay, not too bad. Okay. So if that door's locked, what are we actually supposed to do to get in here? None of it is a door. Okay, here we go. How many are there? Oh, that's quite a lot. Okay. Did you hear? You're going deaf and with no cat's eyes. That's really risky. Deaf is really risky. It's a lot harder than you think it's going to be. Okay, yeah, you can tell I'm overexerted here. I think I might just go check the front before I go in the back like this. We're very tired right now to be doing all of this. And we do want to get... Okay, we're going to go in the back. You just play with no sound anyway. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of like non-perishables here as well. Decent. I'm hoping I can drive one of those cop cars away. That'd be pretty sweet. Here he comes. Going to the bookshop now seems like a bad idea. Let's get properly organised. So this here, this will be where we put all the fresh. Good, and then all the other nonsense can go right on here. Oh, you know what? I reckon if you're deaf, you might not be able to learn from TV. Yeah, they probably made that the case. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you'd think the TV would have subtitles, would be more realistic, but from a gameplay point of view, to make that trait a little bit more interesting, I reckon they probably made it so TV doesn't work if you're deaf. Oh, is that full? Wow. I thought I'd be able to put the pasta away soon enough, but obviously not. Holy crap. That was a great first strike. Backhand slap. God. Yeah, we're too tired for this shit. I'm too tired for this shit. Okay, so let's leave the charcoal behind. Take everything else. Gorgeous. Fucking hell, that was scary. Okay, onwards. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Oh, flour. Okay, well that's not fresh. Neither's honey. That stuff is though. Right, fresh things. All gets in the fridge. Sweet. So we kind of organised everything here at least, anyway. Teletext, that is old school, brother. I've not thought about teletext in so long. That's jokes. Transfer all that. So now what we've basically done is all of the loot inside this entire grocery store is like compressed into that fridge and these two shelves. So we can come back and grab it later very, very quickly. Now, can we? Fuck. Hopefully this works and we just lose them around the back. I'm hoping we can get into one of those police cars and sleep in it for a period of time. Although I don't want to miss any TV either. So we may even jump over one of these fences and try and get into a house up here for a day or two. That one's locked. Oh, annoying. No, I can't afford it. This is quite delicate. Right now, the situation we're in. I'm gonna just poke her around this corner, just see, is there a house? Oh damn. There's just a lot of zombies there. I've never tried this before, but let's just try it. I mean, assuming we are going to miss carpentry anyway. Sorry, not carpentry. Assuming we're going to miss... Yeah, let's wake up at 9:30. 5.5 hours. Sleep on the ground. Oh, we woke up very tired, probably because we hadn't finished, like, properly sleeping, I guess. Anyway. I think it's this one here. No, it's not. I gotta go. I'm out. I'm out. I gotta go. It's time to take some children to the park. I think that was funny. Thanks for watching anyway, guys. If you're new, please do subscribe. I think we're going to play some Build 41 Project Zomboid multiplayer later on this evening on the channel as well. Because you can do the Steam Link split screen thing. So that is like the only version of Build 41 multiplayer that's available. And we tried it the other night and it was jokes. So I want to do more of that this evening. So yeah, big up yourself. Take care. Happy snow day if it's snowing where you are. It's snowing a lot where we are. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so I'll be back later for some more Zomboid for sure. The forest, interesting. Yeah, I mean, James was really keen on playing the forest, and we did do a little bit of that the other day. So maybe we could do a bit more forest anyway. Yeah, nice one. Take care, people. Much love. Send a link. Send a DankNStein link to a friend. Like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Safe. Safe.
love feels like a time bomb. It's good now, but it's gonna end wrong. No words, nothing but heart. Scared to call you back in case I bleed out, bleed out. I've been watching you making sneaky moves. I'm wondering who are you to do the things you do. It's no good, it's not right. I lie awake every night. There's a ticking time, countdowns out of sight. We had something. It's no frost, no frost, no fun no more. Your love feels like a time bomb.